Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube live. This YouTube live is for talking about AI, artificial intelligence, particularly about my course AI for beginners, and very particularly about my free offer. Okay, a few days back I was running a free promotion for Udemy, and more than I think 1,000 people joined there free offer, and some people got it by paying money also. Okay, so I could understand that there is a huge demand for AA course, especially targeting beginners. Okay, so I thought of fully focusing on developing this course and promoting it. So as part of that plan, I'll be doing a lot of live sessions. Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask me, and if you have any suggestions, you can let me know. I am planning to add a lot of new content to this course. Already I have added significant content, but I hesitate to add more content. The reason is as I'm targeting beginners, dumping a lot of content maybe working in a negative way. So that is one reason I hesitate to do adding a lot of content. But based on the feedback, I will be start adding new content. Okay, so if you want to have any specific topic, just let me know through the comment section, or you can send email to me or through Twitter. Okay, so just let me know. I'll be adding more content. In the meantime, I'm adding more content into my blog. I'm just posting a blog post at blog dot qualitypointtech.com. Okay, actually I'm running this blog from the year 2008 itself. Initially I was posting a lot of content related to web development, especially PHP, MySQL, but later on I started adding emerging technologies related things. Okay, CRISPR, 3D printing, that kind of stuff. Then I changed the topic again. Recently I started adding a lot of content related to artificial intelligence. You can find a lot of content. Okay, and I am planning to add more content here. I'll be adding anything related to AI. Okay, but in case of AI course, I will be adding only if it is adding more value. Okay, so if you have any questions, I will just answering by adding a blog post here, and if it is really required, I will include it into the course. Okay, that is what my plan. Okay, let me check whether any question is there. Okay, right now no questions. Okay, if you have any questions, just ask me, and you can just share this link to others also. Apart from initially I thought of just starting this live to promote my free offer, but apart from that I am planning to talk more about AI also, so that it will be more informative instead of just promotion. Okay, and moreover, in the coming days, I'm planning to have a lot of such discussions if many people are interested to interactively participate here. And moreover, I'm planning to conduct a lot of webinars. Initially, in the last week, I conducted webinar, but the participation is that participation was very low. But still, I conducted it for 2 hours. You can watch that video also. Okay, and you can find that video in the channel, or you can just go through this blog. I embedded that video here also. Okay, and free webinar here, it's more than 2 hours. I explained about TIA. Okay, so that is for very beginning level, how to use prompt engineering like that. So initially I will be doing that way, but that was Google Meet. Okay, so that's what I'm highlighting here. Suppose if you have if you want to have a interactive discussion through audio, I can share Google Meet link also. But that time only 3 people joined that time. So this time I'm just connecting as a YouTube live only. Okay. But anyway, if more people are showing that, I can again start the webinars. Okay. Apart from these free webinars, I'm planning to start some courses also. Okay. That I will be talking later. Okay. once after doing a lot of these kinds of free live and webinars. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can ask me so that I can answer your questions. Okay, and so right now, let me first tell about the important thing, that free offer. Okay, so here you can just I provided that link in the here also. I provided like the comment section. I provided link, even the description also I provided that link. Okay, just to click that link, it will open this x.com Twitter. Okay, here I mentioned that steps. One is you have to just to retweet this post. Okay, just to retweet it, and then follow me. So just to follow this account, Rajamanikam_a. Okay, and then comment as DM. Okay, so these all steps are important. Okay, so retweeting is for getting more visibility. That is from my perspective. And so next two steps are that are useful for getting the link, because if you follow me, then only I will be able to DM you. Okay, I can send the link through direct message to you. So it is very important. If you are not following me, I can't do that. That is one thing. And another thing is I will be knowing to coming to know about who are all willing to get the links. So for that you need to add the comment something. So just I designed this one, selected this DM. Okay, so anything you can add, but for this promotion I selected this one. Okay, so all these three steps are important. So just to follow this, it won't take more time. Within a few seconds you will be able to do that, and it is completely free. Okay, and it's a limited time only, so I plan to do it for 2 days only. Okay, but even after someone is sometimes if you are doing it, I may share the link freely, but these 2 days compulsorily I will be spending time for sending the free link. Okay, but later on I can't give any guarantee about that, but within 2 days if you are doing this step, surely I will be sending the free download link for this course. Okay, rajamanikam.com, this course. Here it's a Gumroad based website. Okay, here you can watch the video. While watching the video you can read the text as a caption. Okay, and I provided a lot of sample codings also related to what I discussed in the video, and I included ebooks also, for beginners, that ebook, and RAG, retrieval augmented generation, that ebook, and apart from that I included SQL book also, SQL in the AI era. It's the latest book I created. Okay, so definitely this course will be really useful. Okay, but the AI growth is very fast. Okay, so it may not be right now it will be useful, but I can't say that it will be useful for after 2-3 months. Okay, so right now you can just make use of this opportunity. I recently created this course. Apart from this course, I have other courses also, like ChatGPT, Gemini, focused on those things, but that I created 1 year back. So surely a lot of changes happen after that. Okay, but this course I recently created, so it will be a really useful course, and you can get it free. Like as I said, when I ran this free offer for Udemy, a lot of people use that. Okay, so here if you want to know the link for Udemy or Skillshare, just from my blog, click this AI course. Okay, here I provided all the links. This link is for my website, and this is Skillshare. Okay, and this is Udemy. Okay, Udemy, let me open incognito window, otherwise it will log into my instructor login. Okay, so Udemy, here Here we can see, right? More than 1,000 students joined. Actually, I uploaded this course few days back only. Okay. Suppose in case if you want to get Udemy certification, other things, maybe for that purpose, you can try this Udemy also. Or if you are already a Skillshare member, you can this Skillshare link also. Okay. And this Skillshare link will give you 1 month free offer, so that you can get any other course also. Any other in Skillshare they call us class. Okay, so you can get a lot of classes there. Okay, so here also 8 students joined recently. I heard. So it seems a lot of interest for getting this kind of course. Actually, I analyzed that demand and I created a blog post about it. Yesterday I created this. So if you go through that, you can understand why there is a huge demand for AI courses and why we need to learn AI at this time. Even myself, previously I was focusing on doing web development using PHP, MySQL, that kind of stuff only. And apart from that, I was running my YouTube channel for uploading emerging technologies news, generally theoretical things only. But recently only I realized the need for learning the AI, and I started learning the related things, Python and RAG, retrieval augmented generation, and computer vision using YOLO, other stuff. And especially I spent a lot of time in analyzing about prompt engineering and studying about how the LLMs are working and a lot of things. So whatever I am studying, I just briefed here as a blog post, and key things I moved into the course. That's what I am doing. Okay. So I wanted to highlight that there is a huge demand for learning AI. Okay, it's not from developer perspective, not only for developers. It is important for anyone who wants to improve their daily life. Okay. So it will be really surprising to use the LLMs, like from end user perspective. I'm telling, if developers may be knowing all these things, okay, but a lot of people are still not aware of what is happening with this generative AI particularly. So I want to create awareness about it, and moreover, those people who are already knowing about the power of AI, they are not familiar with the negative sides or limitations or the danger risks of AI. Okay, so it should be a balanced way. So I understand or I agree that LLMs are really powerful. Okay, they can create articles, they can create images, they can create ad copies, they can create blog posts, they can create videos. Just we can order them, and they will create that content or whatever we are asking to do. Okay, and recently that AI agents, I already uploaded one video about that first AI agent, right? You can check it my channel itself. Okay, so that AI agents are also playing important role. You can access my channel at QPT. Okay, the display name is Rajamanikantanimathu, but the handle is QPT. You can remember that. So that live is going on. Okay, and if you go through that video section, this Manas, if you watch this video, you can understand the power of AI agents. Okay, our usual chatbot, Gemini, DeepSeek, they are all like they will do whatever we are asking to do, right? We have to add comment, right? But in case of AI agent, we have to just specify the goal. It will identify what are the things that needs to be done, and it will automatically coordinate everything and then deliver the final result. If you go through this Manas that demo, they provided 3 demos. One is resume shortlisting, another one is house searching New York, and stock analysis. And the 3 examples are really inspiring. Okay, so you have to just give the end goal, and it will do all the record things, automatically collecting data and creating websites and getting all the other private data also through API. So that is the recent developments happening with the AI. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is AI is developing in some way. Okay, that is true. Okay, there is no question about it. But we need to understand the basic limitations. So right as of now, AI, we can theoretically we can say that whenever we define AI, normally people used to say that the artificial intelligence means it is something similar to copying the human intelligence. But actually, as of now, it is not correct. Okay, it's not true. So even the LLMs are working in a different way. Okay, so say for example, if you go with ChatGPT, if you're asking some question, okay, here okay, suppose if you ask what is 1 plus 2, okay, so here it's saying that 1 plus 2 equal to 3, right? So here in case of human intelligence, it's a cognitive function. Okay, it will understand the overall view of the question, and it will be using its brain neurons to do a lot of calculations. And then the basic thing is it will be doing some handling, or it will be processing this, okay, from different perspectives. But in case of LLMs, in case of AI, but particularly LLM, that latest things, okay, generative things, right? So they internally using deep learning, which is trying to replicate human neurons, that deep learning, that concept. But still, the overall process is generative process only. Okay, it's not cognitive. So in case of what is 1 plus 2, it will be trying to fill the things like what is 1 plus 2, what should come next. That is what the core principle of AI right now. That's especially generative AI. It will be trying to find the next word. That is the core concept. Okay, but it will be doing in the huge scale. That's how it's able to create a lot of articles, other things. But the fundamental thing is it's not having any kind of intelligence. Okay, though the name is artificial intelligence, it's not having any intelligence. It's like instead of doing it's something like computer programming. Instead of rule based one, it is generative in case of generative. So it will be trying to fill the next thing, find the next thing, what should come next, like that. Okay, so the fundamental process is completely different from human intelligence. So we cannot expect these AI tools to behave with the intelligence. Okay, but we can simulate this with a lot of things. Almost all the AI tools, if you as a beginner, what I'm trying to say is you can use it, but don't use it for critical purposes, for health or finance or any kind of things which is having high impact. Don't use these things. It can create a lot of misinformation and a lot of wrong details. So basically it is called as AI hallucinations. Okay, even you can ask it, it will explain about AI hallucinations. Explain me. So it's saying that generates incorrect, misleading, completely fabricated information that appears plausible. Generative AI models such as ChatGPT, Gemini, okay, DeepSeek, anything, Clady, QN. So if you experiment with them, you can understand that hallucination. Okay, but sometimes for beginners it may be difficult to realize it, but it's a very, very fundamental fact. So you have to be very careful. Okay, but other than that, look, if your recommend is non-critical, so you can use ChatGPT, other things, obviously. So there is no question about it. But still, from ethical perspective, some people are still arguing that even in that case, for blog post writing, for image creation, it's not recommended to use AI tools like that, they are saying, because their argument is like that AI companies are training their models with a lot of information, right? They're accusing that that companies are not getting permission for getting the content. Okay, a lot of court cases are going on. If you go through some court cases, you'll be like knowing to that thing. Fundamentally, what they are saying that the AI companies are saying that it is not possible to prove that this model is using their content. Okay, even though exactly they are generating the same content, their argument is since they are developing it as they are claiming it as acting as a human intelligence. They are saying that something similar to that human, this AI also created that same content, like that they are arguing. Okay, so if you go through that kind of court cases, it will be really interesting to watch. Okay, so I already created one video about that. Okay, so that is different thing. So we need not to worry about at this time. But this hallucination is really a big thing. Okay, so we need to really we need to be very careful about it. And if you are a beginner, I will encourage you to use the ChatGPT, Gemini, whatever it is, but only for non-commercial or non-critical things. Okay, don't use it for important things. Okay, that is what I can say as of now. But it will be continuing for at least many years. Okay, because people are trying to avoid hallucination, but it's not happening. Not only hallucination, a lot of shortcomings are there. For example, all the LLMs are having a certain knowledge cutoff. They are not having latest information, but they will be able to provide latest information. Okay, but that is just for just by doing search, web search only. Okay, it's not based on the AI model training. It's not pre-trained. Okay, so that is one thing, and obviously it is not having private information. Okay, so all the LLMs are trained with public information only. So if you are planning to ask some questions related to your company, your city, that information won't be there. So we have to provide that. So for that, other things are there. We have to like use our own models, train with our data, like that, and even fine tuning that option is there. Okay. Or recently that RAG, retrieval augmented generation, is playing important role. That I created separate video to explain those things. Okay. But what I'm trying to say right now is don't use AI tools for any kind of critical things. Okay, even for normal things, say for example, if you are using AI tools for creating coding, test them rigorously. You can just test them by going through the code and test them by using a lot of input data and verifying the output, like that. Okay, so you need to be very careful. Okay. One kind of testing is you can get output from one LLM like ChatGPT and test it with other Gemini or DeepSeek or Q1 or Claude, like that. Okay, that is one approach, but still it can be issue. Okay, so hallucination, lack of verified data, overgeneralization, bias, okay, actual errors, fake citations. So reducing hallucination, as I said, RAG. Okay, fine tuning, human review. Okay, and RAG, I'm much familiar with RAG. I spent a lot of time in studying RAG, including various embeddings, various approaches. Okay, I already released the ebook about it, and even I uploaded a video about RAG. I will do that. This video, actually many people like this video. Okay, if you are interested, you can just watch that. So a lot of things we can do to try to reduce the hallucinations, but we can't control it fully. In case of AI application development, if you are using API, for example, if you are using OpenAI API, you can reduce hallucinations by reducing the temperature, that variable. Okay, that is one approach. But ultimately that hallucinations will be there. Okay, as explained here, the reasons, various reasons are there. One is the fundamental thing, it's not cognitive, that is obvious one. And other things like training data issues, like if you are say for example, in case of, I'm just saying for example, I'm saying in case of image classification, if we use the cat image along with the dog images for training or labeling the dog images, that case obviously that will be behaving in a different way, right? Because in the training itself we are doing wrong. So we can't control the training because millions of data, like people are data labeling that people previously they were working, but now it's I think it's almost done. But if you go through a lot of work from home options, you can find a lot of such work. So because it's not a completely organized team, it's a remote work, a lot of issues are there. So we can't control everyone to do it properly. Some people may be mistakenly doing some mistakes. Some people may not be understanding how to do it properly. A lot of things are there. Okay, so it's the training process is not reliable. Okay, we cannot expect 100% correct training. Okay, that is one thing. But many reports are saying that some intentional problems also there. Some people are intentionally giving wrong data. Okay, that kind of problems are also there. Okay, but anyway, even if we were able to solve everything, but we can solve that things if we are having our own model and we are carefully training with correct data. But still, it can hallucinate. Okay, because of that inherent nature. AI is not cognitive as of now. Okay, that is fundamental truth. So we need to be very careful in using them. But I uploaded a lot of videos and how to use it properly using prompt engineering, other things. Okay, and just to explore them for low profile works. Okay, and manually review them and start using them, especially for troubleshooting the coding, for explaining the coding. For those kind of works, that AI is very useful. Just go with that kind of works. Okay, that can help a lot of help to save a lot of time. And 2 days back I uploaded one video for using AI in digital marketing. There you can find a lot of use cases, we can't it to use for running the complete campaigns. Okay, but we can use it for merging keywords and converting broad match keywords into praise match or exact match. So that we can do, right? Visually we can verify so it's doing correctly, right? That kind of scenarios, use cases, we can go with AI tools. Okay, so I wanted to highlight this one. Okay, maybe we can practically see something that also we can ask ChatGPT. Okay, explain some sample, give me some sample prompt which make GPT to hallucinate. The prompting also important. Suppose if you are very careful in the prompt, if you are following the prompt engineering properly. Let me ask, okay, what are the key findings? Okay, since it's in the context, it's giving this answer, maybe we can ask it to Gemini. Okay, so first initially it gave some wrong answer, then corrected, right? So then it's giving this answer. Okay, maybe if you use some old models, we can test with Google AI Studio. We can find old models also. There we can find these kind of issues. Okay, but these obvious issues, it seems they are able to handle right now. But still, it can give wrong answers. Here also, it initially it gives something, then corrected, right? Excellent. So DeepSeek, this one also useful. Especially, it's writing articles in a good way. But waiting time is large because a lot of people are trying to use at the same time. It seems they're improving better, right? But we can take it in another view. Here, it's I asked it to give some examples for hallucinations. It's provided some examples, but that examples are not working. So in that perspective, we can say that it is working wrongly, right? So anyway, it's ultimately it's working wrongly. So we can't use it with the confidence. Okay. And this Q1 is very useful for creating images. Okay. Let me check any questions there. So there are no questions. I will continue. And as I said, this live is for highlighting the free offer. Okay, I'll tell it again. So this link. Okay, I provided that link in the chat. Okay, and I will be providing it in the description also. Just go through that link. Okay, and then follow the steps. Let me go here. So follow these steps. Okay. Uh, Once after seeing this comment, I will be just sending the free download link. Okay, so you can freely download, access this course. Okay, and you can watch the videos, download the ebooks. Okay, and moreover, it's just a starting point. As I said, I am planning to continuously put a lot of effort for improving this course. And if you have any questions, you can just contact me. I provided my email ID here. So I'm just telling about this is for the people who join the course. That will be very easy, right? In case of Udemy, in the platform itself, having options to have a discussion. And here I'll be contacting through email notifications. Okay. So if I'm adding any another video, I will be just informing. Okay. So it is better to get the course using this free offer. So apart from this, I am planning to create some AI applications also. Okay, so that I will be talking about in detail later. Okay, so I need to discuss about it with various people who are interested in AI. For that also, it will be useful. And just go through the videos and let me know your feedback about how to improve the quality of video. Okay, whether you want me to reduce the time or increase the time with more details, or you want me to give some theoretical background or many practical things. Okay, Any questions? No questions, right? Okay. In this case, I will be ending this live. Okay. If there are any questions, you can ask me. But it is difficult for me to answer individual questions. Okay. So just ask me the questions. I will find the answers and I will put it in the answers in the blog post, and I will share the link so that it will be useful for others also. But if you have any specific requirements for your business or for your projects, or if you are recurring some kind of things that cannot be discussed in the public, maybe you can book my time for one-on-one coaching for affordable hourly charges. Okay, if it is a private thing, you have to pay for that. But if it's a very general thing, we can discuss through these kinds of YouTube live or my webinar, Google Meet webinar, any kind of things that are public, so that anyone can watch that. Okay, so I arranged in this way. If you need the answer in the public forum, it is a very generic question, you can freely ask it. But if you need any kind of dealing with any kind of private information related to your own specific project, other things, or if you want to personally learn without interruptions from others, maybe we can arrange one-on-one coaching. Okay. Apart from that, I have plans for starting the live coaching classes also, but I feel that that won't be that much useful for various reasons. One is finding common time for everyone is a bit difficult. That is one reason, and other things I don't know whether if it is a group coaching, whether people will be freely asking questions. It will be like I'll be teaching and other people will be just listening. In that case, the recorded course will be better, right? So I'm just thinking, but if 2-3 people are showing interest, I can arrange a group coaching also. Okay. But right now I'm planning to do everything for the basic level only, though I am interested in various advanced things, how the machine learning is working, deep learning is working, which model is best. Like I am just interested, and I'm just doing a lot of analysis about those things, and I'm putting blog posts here. But right now I'm not that much comfortable in dealing those things. Okay, but in RAG I worked on a few projects, so in case of RAG I can work on any kind of RAG projects and guide that. Okay, that is different thing. But other than that, and computer vision also, I extensively worked with the YOLO. That also I can do. But in case of group coaching, I am planning to teach the fundamentals like prompt engineering and how to use the AI tools, that kind of perspective only right now. But in the coming weeks, I will be updating the latest information. Okay. So I'm planning to do them step by step because I created the course for beginners, right? So I'm planning to promote that course through these kinds of webinars. So mostly I will be targeting beginners only as of now. Okay. But I have various things to share about the latest advanced things also that I will be doing. Okay. That I will be doing by uploading videos. Recently uploaded videos about Manus, other AI agents, right? Similarly, I will be adding. And one more thing is, though I started doing programming related to AI recently, actually for many years I'm uploading latest innovations related to AI. Okay, that I provided the link in the description of this video. Okay, so just to go through that link, you can find a lot of videos related to AI innovations from major universities and organizations. Okay, that innovations that are not coming to the market yet. Okay, so you should be understanding how the developments are happening. For example, recently I uploaded one video about fixing awkward situations in Zoom calls, right? That and all, you can get some inspiration from these kinds of researchers. And if you are very much interested and if you are really planning to work hard, you can also develop that kind of things, right? Because they are in high demand. almost after COVID, a lot of people are using live meetings, like Zoom calls, other things, Google Meet, other things. So in case of some situations that discussions will be going the negative way, right? Instead of breaking down those things, if the AI is able to prevent it, something preventing the disease, right? Something the same concept, okay? So the researchers found that it can be done. So if they're finding that it's feasible, then maybe if you are really interested, you can develop your product, and there will be a lot of demand for that product. Okay, so from that playlist you can get a lot of product ideas. Okay, so here you can find it. Okay, so maybe I can. Hello everyone. Well, for learning AI, that I created separate playlist. For this AI innovations, I have separate playlist. Okay. Actually, this AI innovation, this playlist, I am updating it for many years. Okay. So this recent one, I already explained about it, right? This Manas also I explained it, and AI co-scientist. Okay, this is Google is developing. It seems already they launched it. Okay, and identifying the reliability. Okay, so AI related. Mostly, I will be updating AI innovations. If something major news, I will be including that also here. New drugs. This is a major area, right? That is advantage of generative AI. You might have heard about Hallucin, right? So here AI is able to tell whether humans are lying. Okay. In enhancing peripheral vision in a model, improving software testing. So software testing can be improved in various ways. With the help of LLMs also, we can do a lot of things. Apart from creating test cases automatically, we can do various things like sorting the issues, classifying the issues. I mean, a lot of things you can go through them. Okay. Since more than 332 videos I included. I added a lot of videos, but in the playlist I included only this much. Okay. But if you want to get more things, you can just go through my channel. So this kind of innovation is very important related to AI. Okay, AI is able to predict any kind of disease just by scanning the going through the scan images. Okay, many researchers are saying that right now they are performing better than radiologists, but in the future they will be far more better. They will be able to find it even before any kind of symptom or any kind of things related to that disease. Okay, that much effective in predicting the disease. Okay. So you can find a lot of things. Okay, just to go through that. Actually, 2 years back only, this news was trending. Like students use AI tools to do homework. Okay, that ChatGPT GPT-2 was there that time. Okay, That was like headlines among all various news channels. Okay, but within 2 years, that thing became very normal. Okay, so that's how that AI is developing. The speed is very high. And another technology is quantum computing. I have another playlist for that also. If that thing is that thing's also growing, but if it is growing in a way that practically usable, then that AI development will be much more faster because of that hardware support. Okay. Right now, that AI development is limited by hardware because that a lot of people are accusing that AI companies are taking a lot of energy, electrical energy. It's affecting climate change issues. It is creating issues related to climate change. Okay. Let me check any questions are there. So no other questions. So maybe I can just stop here, and I will remind about my free offer again. Okay. This one. Okay. You can find the link in the chart. Okay. And the description also I will provide that link. And if you feel that it is useful, just tell about this offer to others also by sharing it on social media and telling it with your friends. Okay. And as I said, this is very initial level. Okay. Mostly it will be useful for beginners, like what is AI, famous AI tools, prompt engineering, using AI for digital marketing, and a simple explanation about what is AI model and how to teach it that thing. Okay. Training that and how to use that. And this one, how to use AI for this Whisper model for creating caption file, subtitle file. And it is really useful. Actually, I created this just for demo, but after that I started using it practically. Previously, I was depending on YouTube for creating subtitle. That will take around 2-3 minutes. Once after submitting, publishing the video, it will take around 4-5 minutes sometimes. But by the time many people will start watching that, right? My accent may not be understandable for many people, so they may be stop watching it. To avoid that, recently I started using this AI for creating subtitle, and I feel it is doing better than YouTube. In case of YouTube subtitle creation, I need to manually do a lot of corrections, but here that correction I need to do very little correction only. Okay, so that way it's really useful. Suppose if you are a YouTuber, you can just YouTuber or any kind of video creator, course creator. I provide the details here. And AI jargon. So I explained a lot of words related to AI. Okay, and Hugging Face tutorial, how to use transformer model, like that library, that one, and TensorFlow for understanding deep learning, that neural network, and drag. As I said, it's the important one. Okay, I put significant effort for creating this tutorial, and this ebook is having a lot of information. Okay. And I'm planning to add more content, but I have a lot of plans. I shortlisted the topics, and even I prepared how to create the content. But I'm planning for getting the feedback because more than 1,000 people joined my course, right? And in the Skillshare also many people are joining, and here also many people started joining. Okay, so after getting the feedback, I will be adding more content. Okay. And adding more content is one way, but the really useful thing is having interactive discussion, answering the questions. Okay, so I'll be giving more importance for that. Okay, and I'll be having some limited time only, right? So I'll be coming up with some plans, like these kinds of live sessions or webinars, or answering the questions through blog posts and sharing the link with others. I mean, with everyone. That kind of approaches I'll be using. But as I said, if you need any personal discussion related to AI specific to your own projects or any kind of things, I can do it based on the paid hours. Okay. And I will be doing some kind of AI developments also if it's required. Okay. And if you have any questions, you can ask me by sending email also. Okay. But generally, I prefer the public discussion so that it will be useful for everyone. Okay. And I need not explain the same thing again and again to many people. Okay. So that is what I wanted to highlight here. Okay. So in that yesterday's post also I highlighted that thing. So AI is it's for everyone. Okay. It's not just for developers or data scientists. Okay. So anyone can start using it with some little bit awareness about how to train the model, how to find the appropriate model. The Hugging Face, you can find millions, more than 1 million model. HF.C, right? Here you can find millions of models. 1.5 million models are there. Okay. So definitely you will be finding something related to your field. If you are a teacher willing to create lesson plans, you can find a model. Just you can give the details about your students and your plans, and it can create personalized thing. Okay, so a lot of things are there. Only you will be knowing to about that if you start exploring it. But I understand that many people are having some kind of hesitations, like AI is for developers or AI is for scientists, like that. But it's not true. Anyone can easily start using it. Okay. Already a lot of models. It is true that scientists and mathematicians are record for creating the fundamental things. That is no questions. We are not going to learn those things. Okay, that things already some math experts and scientists already did a lot of work, and a lot of models are there. Okay. So at this moment, we have to use that model. For that, we need to understand that using models is very, very easy. That thing I'm just trying to highlight. Okay. So almost all the courses are things are like highlighting the coding, other things, right? So that is true that we have to do. But other than that, with the simple thing, already I created a video about Hugging Face. There you can find the details. If you want to use this model, just a few lines of code is enough. Say, for example, in case of transformer libraries, pipeline function, you can just specify what you want. If you want classification, just a classification. Okay, summarization. That's enough. It will find the model automatically. That feature also there. Okay, so just you have to start exploring it. Okay, so I believe my course will be useful for breaking that kind of hesitations. Okay. That is what my intention. Even I was also thinking that way many months back. Okay, then I realized that it is a very simple way. But anyway, if you want to be an expert and if you want to use it in an effective way, definitely you should be knowing about other things also. But you can do it later on related to your own field. You can study the record things, including Max and what is deep learning, how it's working. What is PyTorch, what is TensorFlow, that thing definitely that are record. Okay, but just for start using it, it's very simple way. Anyway, just you can start using ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, DeepSeek, Q1, that kind of stuff. That is one thing. That is the first thing. But later on, but they are paid, right? They are having some limitations. They will be rate limiting things, and but if you are willing to pay for them, you can use their own API. OpenAI is there providing the clear AI API details. That also easily we can use it. No need to have expertise in any kind of development work. Okay, that is one thing. And the other thing is these kinds of lot of open source models are there. You can just even here Hugging Face also, if you are not, your computer is not having enough power, you can use like API calls also. Here also you can create the tokens. Okay, that kind of models also there, and you can fully download the models in your local and use it, and you can deploy it using this spaces option. Okay, so that if you want to showcase it to some others, you can use that feature. Okay, and if you want to train it by yourself, you can find the relevant data sets here. Okay, a lot of things are there. The core thing is you have to understand about the very basic what is AI means. Like we have to find a suitable model, and we have to train the model. In case if you want to tweak it according to your own needs, we have to how to create the data set. That is important thing. How to create the training data. Okay, and quality of training data, that I create a lot of blog posts that are different things. Okay, that are improvements, but the only thing is first we need to understand the very basic. Just we have to find the model, we have to make it workable based on our own requirements. Okay, then we can improve it. Okay, so a lot of models are free models, and for example the Whisper, that model, I thought it will take a lot of resources, but it is very simple. It's really in my local also it is working very quickly. Okay, without any issues. And in case of YouTube, the automatic transcription, we don't have any control, but in case of Whisper, we can provide the frequently used words. For example, if I'm mispronouncing ChatGPT, in case of YouTube, I need to change that in all places. But in case of Whisper, that model, I can provide what are the frequently used words, and okay, so it will create the subtitle file based on that information also, so that I need not make corrections for that mistakes. Even if I'm speaking in a wrong way, it can handle that. Okay, that kind of features are there. I'm just telling it as an example. It is applicable for any kind of application, any kind of field, so that anyone can easily use the power of AI. So that is always true. So AI is really powerful. We can use it for various purposes. Okay, not for funny things like creating images and but business purpose we can really we can use it. Especially chatbots are really useful. That can help to save a lot of time, and a lot of automations can be done. And our regular work also we can use AI tools effectively. Okay, and like implementing RAG with regular AI, that will try to make it reliable. Okay, so that we can use it in a business setup. And for other things, maybe as I said, 1.5 million models are there in the Hugging Face itself. Okay, so finding suitable model, that also they provided a lot of categorization. Okay, you can choose appropriate thing, and you can search for okay. And in all the model, almost all the model, they explained about what is that model and how to use that model. So there are like only few lines of code. Okay, just we have to use this one. That's it. Okay, as I said, we got to, in case of the text generation, we have to provide text generation. That's all. Within few minutes, we will be able to create a custom chatbot or any kind of thing. Okay. And in case of OCR, AI is improving that thing. So if you want to read the text from images, you can use that kind of thing, test track, that kind of thing. A lot of models are there. That's what I generally can say. Okay, you have to find the appropriate model. That is your domain knowledge. So based on your domain knowledge, your requirements. So it's not related to anything related to AI knowledge or that thing. Okay, so that is the hesitation many people are having. So my course will be useful to break that one. But apart from that, really we need to learn the things. That is also true. That I will be including that content also if it is required, or I will be creating separate course for that also. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Bye. So right now, no other questions. So I'm just stopping here. Okay. Thanks. Bye.